Is, of course, the human calculator, and Scott, this is Simon Taylor as well, and Simon is a comedian. You're from Australia, right?
I am, yeah. I've just come over to America to take some of your jobs, so...
Good. That's good. So
just here to hang out.
Right
Thanks for having me.
So you're one of the ones that Trump talks about.
Well, hey, I spent a lot of money on a visa, so I did it the right way.
Scott, good morning.
Hey, great to be back, Phil. Good to be here today. I can't believe you're leaving. What's going on? I know you probably have a life.
I just got here. Why are you leaving now? Was it me? I
heard that you were going to take my job.
Oh, my goodness.
I said I can't compete with him.
So, it is her last day, which is
in studio.
Personally for us very sad.
Yeah.
Because this affects us tremendously right now. The audience will still hear from Christine for another month, but for us, we lose a friend, and that's tough.
Well, I just want to tell you, I mean, I've known you for many decades. And,
yes.
I've never seen you happier in studio. You've got a good balancing act here, and it really worked for you. So I hope you figure out a way to keep that going, man. But
we don't know how we're going to do that
fantastic.
without her. So, yeah. Anyway, you have a new app out.
Yeah, it took me years, and it's out. It's parents, families out there, you have zero excuses. This new app is called the Human Calculator Game, and it introduces your kids to numbers using art and colors. So your kids pick 10 colors for the 10 digits, 0 through 9. And this little animated calculator, Cal, takes them through my matrix and shows them how to learn all the basic math facts with art and color, and it stimulates the mind on both sides, and it really gives them a chance to see numbers as they truly are. So it just came out last week, and I'm actually speaking at the National Mensa Convention next week in San Diego to introduce it. So I'm really looking forward to hoping a lot of families and schools will get their kids to do it over the summer, so when kids come back from summer, they'll be confident and comfortable with numbers, and they'll be able to do things, and maybe they'll be better at math and be able to learn how to do higher math. But right now, kids can't even do arithmetic.
Yeah, and what is this? What age group does this target?
Well, it was designed for kids under 10 years old, and what we're seeing is that parents are learning just as much as the kids, because it's all new stuff that even parents don't know. So the teachers are learning, and the reaction from the teachers is great, because they're like, wow, I wish I would have learned this when I was a kid. So yeah, it's a dream come true. It took me several years to put together, but it was worth it. And now it'll be out, just came out last week, so you can download it at the store and stuff, and it'll teach you the secret to 9. Do you remember the secret to 9, Bill, that I shared with you?
I've forgotten.
I know. See, it's the most important pattern in the universe. Let's try it one more time. So everybody listening, think of your age, and now add those 2 digits together and take that total and subtract it from your age. So if you're 40 years old, 4 plus 0 is 4. 40 minus 4,
36. 3 and 6
is
I
9.
do remember this, by the way.
You remember this?
I
Okay,
do.
how old are you?
I'm, how old am I? I'm 33.
So try it out. Let's hear you do it.
So it'd be 33 minus 3 plus 3 is 6, would be 27. 2 plus 7 is 9.
Man, that's beautiful.
So I have a question.
He's good with the math.
He's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm terrible at math.
I have a question, though.
You were, Bill, but now you know the secret.
Now I know the secret. Yeah, I'm all good again.
I don't know why. For some reason, I was thinking the other day about the calendar that you always talk about.
You just made my day.
What I couldn't remember, though, was it was 10 months, right?
13.
It was 13 months. I'm like, is it 40? Is it 36 and a half days every month?
That would be
10. Okay, it was 13-month calendar.
No,
Okay.
that's a better idea. 10 months with 36 and a half days in each one. I like that.
Well,
no,
how
Do you
have that?
notice what's interesting is he has a math mind.
he does very easily.
And he can talk to you, and the two of you know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, well,
I look with I am baffled. I'm like, what are they? 13 months? This is just
there's
baffling for me.
365 days in a year.
Yes.
And we have 12 months, and no month has, like, they're 30, 31, 28, 29. You don't know when your cable bill's coming. You don't know what your mortgage is, rent, all these different things. On my calendar, there's 13 months. And every month has 28 days. 28 days is 4 weeks.
Right.
So every month would be, the first is a Monday, the second's a Tuesday. The numbers would always be the same. Our paychecks would fall on the same day of the week. So it launches in September for 2017. People can download this calendar and live by a 1328 next year, and it synchronizes with your crazy Gregorian calendar.
Yeah.
And it will show you how much easier life would be if we had 1328. So it's just a novelty, but I'm so excited because we have an app coming out for that too. And you
It
can
would make a lot.
personalize
It would make a heck of a lot more sense.
You can save money,
Yeah.
save time.
All right.
So yeah.
I
Sit
think
tight
he's responsible for Brexit.
during the news. Sit tight if you could. Quickly, Samantha, you want to? I've got 15 seconds. Go ahead. You're on with Christine.
Okay.
Go ahead, Christine. or Samantha?
Hi, Christine.
Hi, Samantha.
I was the one where that called up when they were picking on you when you had glasses.
Oh, when she had glasses, the picking on.
Thank you. I have my glasses on today. I needed them in case I was going
Right.
to cry. So.
And were we picking on you over that? This was quite a while back, and Samantha called in and defended you.
Thank you, Samantha. I do remember you. Are you done with school now for the year?
No. 2 more hours.
Two
just
more
2 more hours.
Yep, that sounds like my daughter too.
The
has-
countdown
Dad's
has
like,
begun.
2 more hours.
And
2
summer
more hours of
vacation.
freedom. Yeah.
Well, Samantha, thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much for standing up for me. I appreciate that, and I wish you the very best. And keep in touch.
Okay.
Okay,
All right, Samantha,
sweetheart.
thank you so much for calling in. I have just a minute to squeeze in. Chad, in response to Congressman Hanna's comments, go ahead, Chad Davis. You're on the radio.
Hi, Bill. Yeah, real quick. The one thing that fears me with respect to Steve Wells is the fact that he's so tight with the United Nations that if we get a win out of the courts, a fee to trust win, what we don't need is a congressman to represent this area that's going to sanction and give home rule to fee to trust, because I do believe as this fee to trust question moves out of this federal district court to the Second Circuit, I think that the upper courts are going to reverse this thing, as they did with the Sherrill decision. It was lost in the lower court. And what we don't need is a state within a state to avoid sales tax, especially at a mall, where they get the charge sales tax on mall sales and keep it. So I'm fearful that Mr. Wells would be a home rule for fee to trust, which I think would be lethal for this area.
And you, as I'm running out of time, you support Assemblywoman Tenney?
Well, I'm a Democrat, so I don't know where Kim Myers stands on this thing. But the bottom line is, Claudia Tenney and hopefully Kim Myers, but certainly Claudia would not allow for a home rule. So on the Republican side, I think Claudia Tenney is a better choice in terms of those two. Wells would not be a good choice for the greater good for the Mohawk Valley economy.
And I got to tell you, on the Democrat side, we've not had the opportunity to speak with Karen Myers, Kim Myers. I don't even get her name right. We've tried to interview her several times, and we just continue to be turned down. I don't know if she's afraid that we're going to hammer her or something. I don't know what, but we've not been able to get an interview. So
it's going to be interesting.
Can't tell you anything about her at this point.
Well. Yeah, she's from the Vestal area.
Well, we'll get to that once we get through this primary. But I do have to go. Chad, I appreciate the time. I wanted to give you a chance to pipe in there. So
thanks, Bill.
Right,
have
Chad,
a great day.
Okay, Chad Davis. All right, we do have to break. Christine does have news, and then we'll come back and chat a little more with Scott Flansburg, the human calculator. WIBX Utica Rome. It is 8:03.